Okay, so let's just deal with the leftover questions. A solid metallic cube is melted to form a solid cube whose volume is in the ratio 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 8 8 8. Okay, so if we like side, if we find out, this will, since it is volume, so volume is x cube, so we'll cube this to get the side. So this is volume, side will be 1 1 1 2 2 2. Okay, had this been one cube, then side would have been how much? 2 2 4 2 6 6 3 9 9, and the surface area in this case is 6a square. So 2 to 4 to 6 6 6 into 9, so 9 6 54. Okay, now but this is not a, these are separate cubes, so this will be 1 1, area will be 6a square, so a will multiply later on. Okay, so 2 2 4 4 4 4 4 4 12 12 3 15, so 15 6 90, so 90 is the surface area. Now we have to find the increase, so 90 minus 54 by 54 into 100, so this is 54, 6 by 54 into 100, sorry, 6 will be 60, 36, 18 to 36, 33, so 66.66 is the answer. Easy one. Next one, this is a good one. Triangle ABC is a isosceles triangle, right? Medians BD and C are perpendicular to each other. BD 9, this. Okay, so since these are medians, okay, so this complete is 9, so this will divide the ratio 2 is to 1, so this complete is 9 means this is 6 and this is 3. Similarly, this is 6, this is 3. Okay, now our question is, what is the area of triangle ABC? Okay, so what we can do is, since we know that this is perpendicular, so this we can find out is 3 root 2, this we can find out is 6 root 2. Okay, now we know that when two triangles are equal, then their area ratio A1 by A2 is basically square of the side ratio, side square. So area, if we suppose this area is x, okay, this is x, then total area will be how much? This x plus this trapezium area. Trapezium area, do we know or can we find out? Yes, we have 4 equilateral triangles, we can find out, sorry, 4 right angle triangles. Okay, so this area will be half of 3 into 3, so 3 into 3 9, 9 by 2 4.5. Okay, this area will be 6 into 3 18, half of 18, this also will be 18, so half of 18, so we can directly write 18. This area will be half of 6 into 6, so 18, so this is 36, 40.5 area. Okay, so x upon this area is x and this complete area is 40.5, so x upon 40.5 equal to side ratio, side is how much? 3 root 2, 6 root 2, so 3 root 2 by 6 root 2 square of this. Yes, very 2 4, so 4x equal to x plus 40.5. our question is, total area is how much? Total area is x plus 40.5. Okay, so we can find out x from here. 3x equal to 40.5. Okay, so x will be how much? 313 36 313 10 means 339 40.5 339 13 and 0.5 13.5. Okay, total area is how much? Again for 13.5 plus 40.5, so this will be 50 5 5 10 5 54 54 is the answer to this question. This is a good one, so C is the answer. Let me check. Yes, correct. Next one, question number 3. Let ABCD is a trapezium. AB is greater than CD. Okay, so this is given. AB is 22, ABCD. Okay, AB is parallel to CD, BAD is 90. Oh, BAD, so this is 90. Okay, no issues. CD is 7, AB is 22. Perimeter of trapezium is 54. You have to find out. Okay, so this is 7, right? This is 90 degree. Okay, perimeter is 54. Okay, 54, so this is 7, this is 22, so 29, 54 minus 29 will be 5 and 4 25, 25 is left. Okay, so this will be x, this will be 25 minus x. Okay, our question is area we have to find out. Okay, area we have to find out. Let us see what we can do. This is x, this is 22, we can work upon Pythagorean triplets. Okay, okay, so our complete figure was wrong. BAD is 90. What did I do? Okay, okay, so ABCD is trapezium, BAD is 90. Okay, so and we know also that AB is greater, so BAD, it will be like this. AB is greater, no? So ABD, BAD is 90. Oh, sorry, BAD is 90. So B will be over here, A will be over here, over ABCD. Okay, BAD is 90. Okay, very easy. Now it is CD is 7, AB is 22. Again mistake. This is 22. Okay, so this is, we can easily draw a 90 degree perpendicular over here. So this complete will be 7. Okay, so this will be 15. Now what we can do is we can work upon a triplet to check whether it is satisfying or not. Okay, if we take 7 over here, can we get a triplet 15 and 7? Because we know that this was a theta question. Okay, so perimeter is 54 given to us. Okay, this is 7, this is 7. Okay, this is 7 means what it means is 15 7 22 20, or we can write 7 7 7 21 21 plus 15 6 36. So 36 54 minus 36 is nothing but 18, right? Yes, 18. Is 18 7 15 is a triplet? It isn't. Fair enough, right? It isn't a triplet. Let us work upon something else. So which means that it won't be. Okay, again we know one thing, that if this is x, this will be how much? 54 minus this complete side minus x, right? This is x, or and this will be remaining. Okay, we can also think of some triplet. Okay, so if this is 15, do we know any triplet with 15? We know a triplet that is 3 4 5, but 5 is the largest side. Okay, so 5 is the largest side in this, and we know that 15 isn't the largest over here, so we cannot. We know a triplet 8 15 and 17. Okay, so let us check 8 over here. Okay, this is 8 over here. Okay, so if we subtract 54 minus 7 7 8, or basically 22 complete minus 8 and this, so we'll get 17 over here. Remaining will be 17. Yes, bingo, this satisfies. That's it. The question is find the area. Very easy. Half of sum of parallel side is 29, height is 8. Very easy. Area is how much? 116. That's it. B looks the answer. Yes, correct. Easy one. Many of you got correct them as well. Next one. In a triangle ABC, B is 64, ABC, B is 64, C is 63, D and E are on AB and AC, AB and AC, D and E are on AB and AC, DEC such that DEC equal to 116. Okay, BC is to ED, BC is to ED 7 is to 3. If AB equal to 19.6, isn't parallel, na? We'll have to check. Okay, anyway. Okay, so the question is, if AB is 19.6, this complete is 19.6, the length of AE. Okay, let us check. First of all, this is given 83. This is 83. Okay, let us find the third side as well, so that we can work upon something and check. Okay, so first of all, find this. This is 116, right? So 180 minus 116 is 64. So we can already smell of something similarity, because we can see side 64 64. Okay, let us check the third side as well. So 180, third angle I mean, 83 minus 64. So this is 33. This we got a 33. This angle how much? 180 minus 64 minus 33. Wow, as smelt we got 83 83 64 64. We are done. We have nothing to do. We can easily do by similarity. Okay, so let us see how the similarity will work. Start with the angle side with this angle, so E, and for this it will be 64, so B. Moving from 64 to 83, so 64 to 83, C. So here it will be what? It will be D. I am telling you trick how to do this. Okay, 64 to 83 will move, so this will be C. From here only one side is remaining. What to check? AA. Done. These two triangles are similar. Okay, so we can write BC by ED equal to AB by AE, right? We know, we wrote it in this manner because we know DE and this. Okay, so 3 by 7, DE is 7, so write 7, and BC is, sorry, DE is 3 and BC is 7. AB is 19.6, AE we don't know x, so solving for x we got 8.4 as the answer. Very easy question of similarity. Only 3 got it correct. How, I don't know, but all of them got absolutely correct. Very good. This is all the vertices of a rectangle lie on a circle. Let us make a circle. If the ratio of length of the sides of the rectangle is 4:3. Okay, so length to breadth. Find the ratio of perimeter of the rectangle to circumference of the circle. Okay, so this is 4, this is 3. Okay, so we know that this is 90-degree angle, so this has to be a diameter. Okay, so this has to pass through diameter. So if this is diameter, we know this is 5, right? This is diameter is 5. Okay, the question is ratio of perimeter of rectangle to circumference. So perimeter of rectangle will be 4, 2 times of L plus B. So 4 plus 3 into 7, and this will be 2 pi r, or 2r we can write it as pi d. So pi into d is 5. So this looks like 7, sorry, 2 times of L plus 7. 14 by 5 pi looks the answer. Fourth is the answer. Very easy. Still many were not able to do this. Anyway, a cylindrical container of height 32 cm and 80 cm is filled with sand. Now all the sand is used to form a conical heap. If the height of the conical heap is 24, the radius. Very easy. Equate volume, because we know that something is going inside that and that it is going to make a heap. So volume is remaining constant. Okay, so volume is equal. So pi, volume of cylinder, pi r square h32 equal to 1 by 3 pi. Height is 13 and radius is r. That's it. Find it out. Not 13. What have I written this? Height is 24. That's it. Just find it out. Radius. Next one. A chord CD of a circle is parallel to diameter AB. Further, the length of each chord AD and BC. That's very obvious. ABCD. Okay. AD and BC is 4. That has to be. If the radius of the circle is 8, this complete is 16. I think I can sense of torque. So if the radius of the circle is 8, so this complete is 16. We have to find the length of CD. Okay, so that's very okay. Yes, I can sense Ptolemy over here. I hope you know the Ptolemy's theorem. We can find out this. This will be how much? 16 square minus 4. So 16 square minus 4 square. This will be how much? 16 plus 4, 20. And 16 minus 4, 12. So root over 12 into 20. Okay. Root over 12 into 20, or root 240. Okay, so this is root 240. This will also be root 240, no doubt. Okay. Now Ptolemy's theorem is basically product of AB into CD. So AB is 16 and CD, suppose x, equal to product of this, both the diagonals. Okay, so BD. Sorry. Oh no. Product of both the diagonals. Wait. Product of both the diagonals means root 240 to root 40. So this can directly be written as 240 equal to product of both the opposite sides. Okay, so 16x plus 4 into 4 already 16. Okay, so solving will get x. Okay, let me solve. 240 minus 16, or we can directly divide by 16. 240 by 16 is 16. 8 to 16, 15, 1, 14. X is 14. Correct. Many of you got it wrong. Okay, so 18th one is ABC is an equilateral triangle. DB a point on BC. Equilateral DB point on BC such that ratio of area of ABD to ADC is 3:1. Okay, so we know that 3:1 area. So in equilateral triangle, it has to be simply side ratio is also 3:1. So side is how much we don't know. Okay, so AD we know. AD is 13. Then the length of AB. Then the length of the side of the triangle ABC. Okay, so we have to find the length. Okay, anyway. So this is complete is 3:1. Okay, so what we can do is area ratio will also be 3:1, right? Length of AD is 13. So let us firstly draw the figure correctly. Okay. Now we know that if you draw perpendicular, that will lie right over here. Okay, and this complete is 3:1. Remember. Okay, so if this complete is 3:1, it has to be this perpendicular will be divided into two equal parts. So this will be 1:1. Okay, so this is already 1:1. Okay, so or we can write it as 2:2. Okay, right, because we know that total is 4 over in the denominator. So here also we are writing in 4. Okay, this is 2. This is 2. Okay. Now this much is already 1, so this has to be 1. Okay, this is 1. So this much we are done. Let us see what we can do else. Divide it in the ratio 3:1. Okay, so this is 1. This side is AD we know. AD is how much? AD is 13 we know. Okay, height of an equilateral triangle is root 3a by 2. Okay, so now we are total side we are supposing to be 4x. Okay, this is x we got, so 4x equal to root 3a by 2. So height we can write it as, so root 3a, a means height, so this is 4x, okay, so 2x, so height we can write it as root 3, 2 root 3x, okay. So now we can easily spot a right angle triangle. We can solve this. 2 root 3 x square plus x square equal to 13 square, okay. So on solving we got x as 4 root 13, okay. Now this was our question only, length, okay, so 4 root 13, so C is the answer. D, my bad, it wasn't that visible, okay. Okay, so the question number 19 and 20 we are done. The top of a conical container has a circumference of 308, okay, so this is a cone, okay. 308 is circumference, means 2 into pi is 22 by 7 into radius is r, we can find out r, okay. Water flows in at the rate of 12 meter cube per every 2 seconds, okay, 12 meter to, so 6 meter cube per second, okay. This is the what when will the container be half filled if its depth is 12, okay. So depth half filled means first of all we have to find out volume, so volume means 1 by 3 pi r square h, okay. R we can find out from here, so r will be how much, 308, this 11 looks 2 8 2, so this is 2 to 4, right, 2 by 2 to 4, so this gets 7, so r is 49 we got, okay. R we got as 49, so 1 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 49 into 49 into height is how much, height complete is 12, okay. So 22 into 49 into 49 into 12 by 21, okay. So we got volume as 30184, okay. This is a calculative question, makes no sense. Half filled means half of this, so 15092, okay. 12 meter per second, so this will be by 6, because 6 meter cube in 1 second, okay. You have to fill this much, so by 6, so this will be 2515.33, okay. This we have to divide by 60 to get minutes, okay. So this looks approximately 42, okay. On solving this complete calculator based question, that's it, easy one. Last one, a spherical ball was painted black. After getting painted, it was cut into 4 smaller pieces. What is the ratio of painted area to non-painted area? 4 similar pieces, okay. So if this is a sphere ball, 4 similar pieces means it has to be cut like this and this, okay. This is the only thing in this question, okay. So if it is cut like this, so we'll get one area like this over here, and similar will be one down as well, right, one down, and 2 more we will get, okay. 2 more this side, so total 4 1 2, each piece will generate, think of a ball, like if we take a ball and we cut it like this, 4 similar pieces, so we get log, so each will generate 2 extra pieces, so one over here, one extra over here, one extra over here, so total 8 extra pieces will be generated, okay. The question is, what is the ratio of painted area to non-painted area? So 8 areas painted and painted to non-painted, okay. So outside is the painted one, okay. So if we see this, 8 means initially it was 4 pi r square, right. Now if we see this 8, if we merge 8 like this, we have 8, okay. 8 means 8 semicircles we have, okay. Means 4 circles area will be how much, 4 pi r square, so 4 pi r square will be not painted, so ratio will be 1:1. That's it, all the questions done. I hope all of them are clear. A bit lengthy if we see this video.